Joyce, this Ole Miss football season has been something out of a movie script. Tonight, they have a chance to add a chapter that not even Hollywood would buy. Trying to punch their ticket to the college football playoff semifinals, led by a head coach in his second game in charge at Pete Golding, and a quarterback who was a complete unknown when the season started. Nobody, and I mean nobody, could have predicted that Trinidad Chambliss would be the man under center for the best season in program history.
What's up? What's happening? Welcome in. When the Summer League schedule comes out, there's always a few games you circle right away. Grizzlies Bulls last night was one of them. Cam Boozer, the number 3 pick out of Duke, going up against Caleb Wilson, the number 4 selection out of rival North Carolina, making his Summer League debut. Those two lived up to the hype and then some. Joy, Brandon Clark arrived in Memphis in 2019 as part of the same draft class as Ja Morant. He was a key part of their success earlier this decade and someone who loved interacting with the fans and giving back to the community off the court. With all that in mind, this is almost without question the darkest day in franchise history. I'm going to try and get this answer out of you. This is every coach's favorite question. Do you have a bare minimum barometer of what success in year one looks like? You know who looks smarter than ever with how all this Lane Kiffin drama unfolded? It's not any player or coach, any media member, no. The person who's really vindicated is late Oakland Raiders owner Al Davis. I, for some reason, remember very vividly my freshman year of high school watching Davis using an overhead projector to absolutely torch Kiffin and announcing he was firing him just 20 games into his tenure as Raiders head coach, for cause, I might add. That was the first of multiple messy divorces for Kiffin. Obviously, this year has not gone to plan for the Grizzlies. They come into tonight's home finale with a 25-53 record and all eyes on the NBA draft. They shipped off one franchise pillar in Jaren Jackson Jr. at the trade deadline, and Ja Morant could be next this summer. If you would have asked me to come up with players on other teams that would resonate perfectly with this city, Stewart would have been at or near the very top of that list. If you felt like the Grizzlies got punked at any point over the last few seasons, oh baby, those days are over. It's been more than 8 years since Sable Ote tried qualifying for the 2018 Winter Olympics in bobsled. Fast forward to 2026, and the 901 natives still got it. Growing up in Binghamton, the daughter of a teen mom, Ote worked herself into position to make the 2012 Summer Olympics as a hurdler until fate intervened.
You know, after 7 years of marriage, I got pregnant, and I didn't even watch Olympics that year.
With those Olympic dreams dashed, a new, unexpected vision came to life.
I always tell people, you don't go looking for bobsled, bobsled finds you.
Her godbrother suggested the sport. What did you think about the sport, bobsledding, when you first got into it or tried it out?
Oh, I thought it was wild. Who does this? I thought it was wild.
It was wild, but she was good at it. So good, she tried out for Team USA at the 2018 Olympic trials in Lake Placid, New York. After 2012, did you ever think that you would have a moment like that again where you were competing amongst the best of the best?
After becoming a mom, you don't feel like that. You feel like you have to be domestic, right? And then you see other women that have had children. I remember this one lady, she did like a marathon and she had a baby. She ran like, I don't know how many miles it was, but I was like, if this lady can do it, you're the closest to death.
Ote didn't compete in the 2018 Olympics, but her journey is one many Memphians can relate to. Grit, grind, and overcoming obstacles behind the scenes. While she was trying to make the Olympic team, both her husband and young son were dealing with some serious injuries.
So, husband got hit by an 18-wheeler, ran a red light, hit him, neck, back, and shoulder messed up. And then prior to that, somebody fell on my son and broke his thigh bone. He had chest cast all the way down to the ankle on one leg, the knee on the other one. So it was tough. And I had to go and leave, after that and go train and keep living like a normal life, and my grandmother, she helped take care of my son.
That support, combined with her own drive, shifted Ote's goals towards business and public office. She currently represents District 5 on the Memphis Shelby County School Board. What do you hope that, especially working in education and being around younger people, What message do you hope your journey and your story drives home about being the outlier and maybe achieving things that seem like they're inconceivable based on your circumstances?
And I would tell the kids that look up to me, all of my students and stuff, my children, you think that you're the exception because I got into a place that I never thought I'd be. In my mind, I'm the exception, and I'm not gonna quit. And if I don't do well the first time, I'm gonna do it again. And I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep fighting, I'm gonna keep pushing.
Sable Ote, still striving for greatness. We will not disclose the weight of the object on this sled, no matter how big.
There we go.
The challenge in front of her is. Let's go, we're moving. For Action News 5, I'm Matt Infield.